Yo guys, what is going on? It's your boy Haydosa, and today we're going to be talking about why you need to play Super Poly in Heroes. Let's get this out of the way. It's non-negotiable. You at bare minimum need to side deck it. It's a crazy card. It's always live in Heroes. It's one of the rare decks where Super Poly, you always have some sort of target. Like, it just always is, you know. So we're going to go through some of them. And yeah, this is more aimed at, you know, beginning hero players and why you should run it. But, you know, let's go through it. So obviously, Super Poly. This is a crazy card. Your opponent can't respond to it with card effects, which is just nuts, you know. That's always just a nuts effect. You discard one for cost, then fusion summon using fusion monsters from your field and their field. You know, that's crazy, man. That is absolutely insane. It's always live. Like, this is never not live, you know. You get rid of so many big boss monsters with this card, depending on your targets. Like, it's just insane. Like, you have to run it. Let's chuck this to the side for the minute though. So starting off, we're going to start off with, you know, this is the core of the Hero Super Poly targets. Like, just the sort of original ones. So we're going to start off with them. They're kind of like the Power Rangers, the Omni Heroes. So you have 6 of them. And obviously I'm using Dark Gaia because I don't have a copy of Elemental Hero Gaia, unfortunately. But anyway. So basically, you got Nova, you got the Shining, your Escorido, Great Tornado, Absolute Zero, and Gaia. So these 6, from left to right: Fire, Light, Dark, Wind, Water, and Earth. Okay. So Nova Master, you know, he's obviously a fire. So this can hit Salamangrates, you know. Just a fun fact there. Not that heroes have problems with Salad, but, you know, it can hit it, which is nice. It's nice to know it can. Shining, any lights, you know, like any darks for Escorido. Wind hits Prank Kids, especially. Like, that's why I run it, just for fucking Prank Kids. And then Absolute Zero, you know, whatever water there is. Water doesn't come up that much, but if you do run into it, you know, this could help. Maybe if you run into Toads, you know, could help. But each of them has effects, right? And the effects are cool. The main effects, you know, you want to look at are the Shining, Escorido, Great Tornado, and Absolute Zero. And all of these, except Absolute Zero, are an Elemental Hero plus the attribute, you know. But Absolute Zero is any hero monster, which is what makes him so versatile, especially. But, you know, the Shining, for every E hero banished, he gains 300. And if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target up to 2 of your banished E-Hero monsters, add those targets to the hand. Escorido is 100 for every E-Hero monster in the graveyard. His attack is boosted by. Great Tornado, if this card is summoned to the field, after the attack and defense of all monsters your opponent currently controls. Absolute Zero, if this card leaves the field, destroy all monsters your opponent controls, which is so broken. And then Nova Master, if this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, draw 1 card. And then Gaia, Elemental Hero Gaia's effect is, I think off the top of my dome, you know, when he's summoned, halve the attack and defense of one of the monsters and he gains it. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. The effect will be up on the screen though, for sure. And then, you know, these are just crazy. It just makes them so live. Awesome cards. Really should thinking about, you know, using... I'd use these 4 especially, but Gaia and Nova Master, depending on the format, could be really useful. You never know. Okay, now onto the next ones. We have got, okay, Adoration. And the reason I'm saying Adoration is because it's just 2 heroes. And, you know, say someone's going to out your hero monsters, you could go Super Poly and just use them. You know, it's just 2 heroes, and sometimes the sacrifice has to be made. I think it's pretty cool. Even though it's not someone else's monsters, this can help. Just keep a monster on the board, you know? Okay, and now these are the 3, these are the, like, secondary Omni package, like, for me personally. I call them Omni targets, you know, because why not? We have Muddy, we have Predaplant, Dragostapelia, and then we have Starving Venom, okay? So, Muddy takes 2 monsters of the same attribute, but with different types. Predaplant, Dragostapelia takes a fusion plus a dark. And then Starving Venom requires 2 darks on the field. You can't use tokens though. So Muddy, his effect is your opponent cannot target cards. Your opponent cannot target this card or monsters on the field with the same effect as this card with card effects. And then once per turn, quick effect, you can make him change attribute. You know, ഘസോയ്ᴅᴏᴜᴜ, quick effect, you can negate one monster on the field. You know, his effects. You know, whatever. And then Starving Venom, if he's summoned, you can gain the attack of one of your opponent's special summon monsters, and if he leaves the field, you know, or if this card is destroyed, you can destroy all your opponent's monsters. He's like Absolute Zero, basically. I think he's super cool. Yeah, he can break boards, help push for the OTK. ഘസോയ്ᴅᴜᴜᴜ, depending on what you want to run, personal preference, he's a negate. And then Muddy, he's so OP, dude. Like, I've only recently realized how OP he is. He's nuts. You know, I'd run him. I'm personally at the moment running these two, but you could run him. You could run him instead of Starving, or, you know, two of these or whatever. But yeah, guys. So there is one more, and it's a warrior. It's like called Gearfried, the magical something. It came out in a recent set, and it's just taking two warriors, popping up on the screen now. Right here, hopefully here, somewhere. Anyway, and yeah, so that's a cool one too. But yo, guys, I just want to say thank you for checking out the video. Here's, you know, I know it's not the most exciting video, but thank you for checking it out. I appreciate it, and that is why Super Poly is always so live. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.